We're doing a hike and we're hiking Norvan Falls. And the reason we're doing that is so that we have an opportunity to talk about human trafficking. It's happening still today. Many people are unaware of this, but we want people to become aware because it is a huge problem. We're going to volunteer for an organization called Ratanak International. This organization is working specifically in the country of Cambodia. So in Cambodia, historically, there's been a lot of terrible things that have happened in this country. And today, it's not a very stable country, and a lot of unfortunate things are happening. For example, because of the poverty, people are having to sell their children to other people who are buying them from different countries. And these people are now basically slaves, and they have no freedoms. So what we want to do, and what Ratanak International wants to do, is raise funds, which then we can buy these people back and get them into a safe place in Cambodia with this organization who helps them to recover from any psychological damage that they've received during their time from these situations. Usually there's abuse physically or sexually, and to have this time of safety and recovery is huge. So this is what some of the money accomplishes, and also that when they recover and get these people back, that they give them skills so that they can do jobs and so that they can support themselves, so that they can support their family, so this does not happen again. And so any donations that Ratanak receives is going towards something that is making a huge difference. It's not just an investment for how you feel, but it's also an investment for a person and for generations. People that in the future don't have to worry about if they can eat today or eat tomorrow, and they have to maybe sell one of their children so they can feed the rest of their children. This allows them to then support their family. So today we have been doing a lot of fundraising, a lot of awareness about what's going on, and we've been able to raise over $100,000, which is incredible, so amazing. And this money is going to make the impact for so many lives. We hope to get more information out there so you guys can check it out. If you're really interested in knowing more about who Ratanak International is, you can look them up on their website, and we'll include that in the feed, and you guys can check that out. So I really encourage you guys to become more aware of what's going on in the world, especially in light of human trafficking. That it is happening still today. It's a real thing.
好了，我们现在要出发了。
我们现在大概走了1公里多吧，我们还没走到那个 trail 的入口呢。看到了，前面看到步道的入口了，然后就要开始我们的14K 挑战。我们刚刚在这个停车场，然后走过来，现在走到这里了。 然后我们前面要走1.8K， 然后2.1K， 然后3K， 就到3K 这里就结束了，然后再往上走才会到那个 Lynn Lake。
But where are we growing? We're not growing in our ability to be generous. We're not growing in our ability to consider how other people are, and we're not looking outside of ourselves. So I think God allows for these unfortunate things to happen so that we can step in as people who are growing in what it means to be good, in what it means to sacrifice, and what it means to share truth of what's even happening in our own country or your own country or the countries you came from. That this is happening all throughout the world, and it's an issue that I think when more people are aware, they want to do something about it.
Greetings, yes. Well, this is a ride or a hike for Ratanak, and our psalm for the day I was sharing with Andrew is Psalm 112. So if you don't have it, find a Bible and read it. And it talks about generosity, and it talks about times when they're difficult, when bad news comes, whether it's COVID-19 or whatever. Generous person, the righteous person, opens up their wallet and their purse and they give, even in bad times. So this is an opportune time. And the Lord said, blessed are the merciful. for they shall receive mercy. So what a wonderful opportunity. 112. That's your homework for the day. Bless you. And thank you for donating. This is the Lynn Canyon area.
Yeah.
They found what was maybe the tallest tree in the world.
Wow.
In 1902, they cut down a Douglas fir tree.
Yeah.
That was, I'm just trying to convert it to meters. It was about 126 meters tall, 415 feet.
Wow.
The
Impressive.
tallest tree, because back then in the 1900s, late 1800s, it was timber, lumber,
Yeah.
for the lumber industry to build houses. Because the Lynn Canyon area was, not only does it have a lot of water for the trees, has the right soil, and there's not a lot of wind in here. And so if you get really tall trees, often the top of the tree gets blown off.
Wow.
这个是好吃的紫薯蘑菇，
紫薯味的吗？
好吃的紫薯蘑菇。但是吃过这个蘑菇的人，最后都没有机会能留下评价。Yeah， 哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。呼拥，
你捡了多少垃圾了？
这么多。
加油！我们到下一个牌牌了。
It's really an honor to be part of this hike today. Raising funds is a great way to help people because they're not really focusing on raising funds for themselves. They are just focusing on working, and we get to make things easier for them by giving them some foundation to support their efforts. So Ratanak movements in Cambodia, awesome involvement with the government there. Extremely accountable organization. Their finances are very transparent. They even count their chairs and their desks and their finances because they want to make sure that everything that is Canadian is accounted for, and so that every dollar that goes to Cambodia is actually going there and not ending up in someone else's pocket. And Brian really cares about that stuff. So you can be sure that when you give money to Ratanak that it's actually going to bring great change in Cambodia to the people that need it there. Put in $20, $30 a month if you can. And so maybe you can give 100 now, but if you do monthly, it goes actually a lot longer and it helps them plan their finances better. So definitely consider being a monthly partner. They give out newsletters and all sorts of great information. They're very transparent and really they get right into the needs of the communities. Doesn't spend a lot of time with the girls there because they've been traumatized by men, so he doesn't want to re-traumatize any of the victims of human trafficking. So he's very conscious about that. Really healthy organization. It's not just kind of like Wild West, kind of going in there and tearing up things. It's a really well structured organization. So get behind Ratanak.